What's up, guys? So, today, today we're playing. I'm gonna play on some Ignition Casino a little bit today, and we're gonna play some jackpot sit and goes. And if you're unfamiliar with how these work, basically what you do is they've got 50 cents, 2 cents, or sorry, 2 cents, 50 cents, $2, $7, $20, $50, $100. That's the buy-in for each of these. And you can just kind of hop in one after another, and it's a ton of fun. You're just playing against two other players, and you just see if you can spin it up. And there's a chance, you'll see it once it gets started here, there's a chance that rather than, it's usually like, so I'm going to be playing $7, right? So when I buy in for $7, it's going to be, Greg Goes All In is all in my fucking Instagram stream right now. Hi, Greg. He says, hi, Dad. That is the weirdest fucking thing. Hey, Greg, I love you. Anyways, just a reminder. So there's like a 2-minute delay on right now. I think on TikTok, my brain's not working. On Twitch, it is not that big of a delay, but YouTube and Instagram, the delay is a little bit longer. Also, just throwing this out there, that the Instagram feed is going to be cut off, I don't know, after like 15, 20 minutes, at which point I hope you can join on the YouTube or Twitch, which will continue to go. Greg says, saw your story where you said you're a musician. I hope you have good things to say about that, Greg. I don't know if you heard the song that played after that. Also don't know how that makes me your dad, but I'll be your dad. Whatever you're into, Greg, I'm into it, man. He said, just wanted to connect over being creatives who now make poker memes for a living. Yeah, man. Well, I don't do this for a living, though I would love to do this for a living. That's the goal. That's he says, keep it up, bro. Rooting for you. Greg, you are the coolest fucking guy. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for hopping on my stream and saying all that. You didn't have to. You're a sweetheart. I love you. I mean, not that I have to give a shout out to Greg Goes All In, but if you're not familiar with Greg Goes All In, which how are you not if you are following my page or watching my content in any way, he makes just top tier poker videos, really funny skits. He's got the best characters. He's just got like these really solid reoccurring characters that he's got in every single one of his skits. And they're just like perfect tools that he gets to just use at any time. Like content creation wise, Greg, I don't know if you're still in chat and you're still listening, but content creation wise, it is the smartest and coolest thing to have those characters just move them around and each video and just make like it helps with the creative so much to have those tools ready to go at any time. Anyways, enough gushing. If you haven't checked out his content, please do so. It's amazing. Anyways, so I'm just gonna hop right in again. Gonna play some $7 buy-in jackpot sit and goes. So with the $7 buy-in, it's probably gonna be about $14 usually is what you're playing for here. And when you, every once in a while, it won't just be $14. It might be like 20 something dollars, or we can get something, a big number. Yeah, we just got 14. But yeah, it's super quick. Should be fun, and we'll see what happens. Reminder again, there is a delay. So, because I don't know what stakes I'm going to be playing today, if I'm going to stay on here or not. I don't fucking know. That's a pretty good hand. Gonna bet for protection. And just hope nobody's got a 4. And then we get raised. I just called. I probably should have just jammed there. Oh man, this just feels terrible. All right, well, handcuffed. I can't believe I'm going out this quick. Somebody's got a fucking 4 here. Yep, both of them got 4s. I'm just dead, just absolutely dead. And there's $7 lit on fire. Welcome to the fucking show. All right, 2 hands in. That was weird. That was definitely weird. Yeah, I'm gonna hop into the next one. Unable to connect. Why? Come on. Oh, you're not serious. We're gonna try to reload this Bibe. See if we can get this going. If not, I might be switching to something else. Hold on, BRB. See how I said BRB and I'm right back? That's the type of promises I make. Oh, no, BRB. It's not letting me log in. What's going on here? You guys can still hear me. I just don't need you seeing my login information and all that shit. Oh my. Okay, so yeah. Ignition is down. So we're going to change this up. We're going to change this up a little bit. And we're going to hop into clubs poker, because this is working right now. I have no idea why Ignition was not working. Anyways, let's see if we can get into one of these games up here, or maybe both. Let's join this waiting list. Ben on Instagram says, dang, unlucky as fuck. Yeah, I mean, like, based on what was happening, I was like, I hope they have spades. I hope they have a, what was the other card? Like a 3. I don't know. They could have just had an overpair like me, but I had a bigger overpair. Any of those things, I don't know. But honestly, yeah, it is what it is. So now we're just on the waiting list. While we're on the waiting list, might as well hop into another one. Oh, this is a bigger game. Why don't we play on this one? I'm gonna buy in for 160. And then, let's see who we got at these tables. See if I recognize anybody. Okay, I do recognize people there. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna leave this one. Yeah, leaving this one, and then we'll play a couple of these here. So here we've got, what is this? 25 cent, 50 cent? And this is just 1-2. So this is, this is why I have a delay going on right now, because I didn't know if I was going to play these. Oh, flush draw. If I was going to play these larger games, larger than usual for stream. Like on Wednesdays we do the meetup games, and play like the 5 cent, 10 cent. But this is a little bit different. All right, so I'm giving up. I'm not going to try to get them to fold whatever they have here. Yeah, they're not going to fold two pair. That's for sure. So again, only, oh, here we go. Okay. Bought it for 50 here. So we got two tables going here. So yeah, Instagram feed is, Instagram stream, sorry, is only going to go for like 15, 20 minutes. And then we're going to cut it. But I am also streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So if you'd like to make the move over to one of those now, you can. YouTube is vertical, like Instagram, and Twitch is horizontal. If you're into that, whatever you're into, you know. Just wanted to do a super chill, impromptu stream, you know. I've seen worse flops. Checks around. Anybody could still be doing that with 4, especially this person. Maybe not this person. He could still have a 4. Just gonna call. Check to him, see what he does. He checks back, which is great, and we take it down. Easy peasy. Over here, I've got a terrible hand in the big blind versus an open. And this is an easy fold as well. I'm like, I just have to clip right now of Greg because he was so nice. He said so many nice things. I just have to clip that because it's like, you know, the support amongst creators in the poker universe is just so nice. Everyone is just so cool. If you haven't seen Greg Goes All In, check out his stuff, okay? I'm just gonna say that. Make it real simple. Hello, G. How are you today? How's your day been? Says WXII 3.0 on Instagram. Hello, G. I'm doing fine. How's your day going? Super chill day today. Just doing an impromptu stream. Have a little fun. I hope your day's going well. To be clear, I wasn't ignoring you. Again, there's like a 2-minute delay right now. No, I'm just gonna fold that. No, thank you. If it was suited, I'd feel better. It's not a terrible hand. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. Oh, here we go. Pocket 10s on the button, baby. I'm just going to let this one go. So you know that we're bumping this up, obviously. Easy 3-bet. We just get a call, which is great. Now we have an overpair, but it is it needs some protection. So I'm gonna bet here about 75% pot. Try to get that protection. They're just thinking. They fold. That's fine with me. 3-bet, take it down on the flop. 10s, could have been dicey. but they just let it go. I essentially have the button, so I don't mind opening this. Take it down. Easy game. Mihail, I think that's how you say it on Instagram, said send it. I don't know which hand you're referring to. Maybe it was the pocket tens. Anyways. I like how they added these at the end. Here we go. King 9 suited. It's not terrible. I'd like to be folded to. Ask and you shall receive. Breeze it up. What do I got over here? Ace Jack suited. That's pretty good. Love it. Raise it up. I got 3-bet from the button, and then the small blind just flatted. I'm just going to let it go. That's fine with me. Okay, so backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. Feels okay to keep betting. I'll bet small here. Actually, I probably could have checked this back, or checked it, but yeah. So I think I'm just gonna check. I should have checked on the flop, just because it's a low board like this. Yeah. See, this doesn't feel great. Let's think about this, right? I've got, let's just say, 7 outs. So I've got 7 outs, and even then I might not still be good. So that's like 14% chance to hit something on the river. And it's just not worth it. Just gonna let it go. I mean, he could have just been betting to take down the pot, but it was just my mistake on the flop. So, you know, I had to pay the price for that mistake. That was a blunder on my part. What are you gonna do? Can't play perfect, right? All right, speaking of pocket tens, guys. Now I have tens at this table. And 6-7 offsuit in the small blind over here. I mean, I'll limp. I'm not calling that, though. Oh, don't give me a walk. Yeah, you're on the button. Raise it up. Speaking of raising, check this out. I'm actually going to go a little bit larger, so I'll go to $6. Since I'm out of position, and I'd rather just take it down here. I don't get to take it down here. So I am just going to check it to him here. He checks it back. So I think I can get away with an overbet here. I don't think he's checking back a jack. I just take it down perfect. Yeah, he's generally going to bet if he has a jack there. He does not, so I can overbet pretty frequently and just take it down. I'll limp this. Little limpy limp. Nada. Nothing. Yeah, just take it down. Ace deuce offsuit. Oh, hell no. That just became trash. Drag Race on YouTube says, why was it a blunder? If we're talking about my hand when I had Ace Jack suited, I think it was a blunder because I'm just gonna fold this. I was thinking about opening it. I think it was a blunder because I was in a multi-way pot with like a low board. And though that doesn't hit necessarily the big blind cold callers range as much, the big blind or the small blind, I can't remember which one called, it does. And though I had backdoor draws, I was still in a multi-way pot, potentially out of position. So in that type of situation, I'd feel a lot more comfortable checking, just almost like 100% of the time. And I think that's what I should have done, because then I can kind of go into like check call mode and feel a little bit more confident about like what my opponents, because they could have easily just checked it back, and then I could have checked it down and saw and realized my equity. But because I started betting, that makes it so, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna raise to 2. Because I started betting, like I should continue betting on the turn, but it didn't feel like a good thing to do in that situation. I have top here, that's great. But there's a straight out there, keep betting. Anyways, where was I? I don't know. Can't remember what I was saying. I think that I should have checked. Let's just put it as simple as that. Ooh, my favorite hand. It's not suited though. Would have been cooler if it was. I'm getting some hands here. This feels good. Interesting. So definitely continuing. Easy. Easy game. Paired boards are tricky. Tricky. 7-3 offsuit is folded. Hey, Vavavoom is in the chat. Just as I'm about to say, I will be cutting the Instagram feed in a couple minutes here. So what that means is please make your way over to YouTube. I know you did last time, Vavavoom. And make your way over to YouTube or Twitch. Same name, Josh Kaysen Poker. And so I'm streaming on both of those right now, but I am going to be cutting the Instagram feed shortly here once it catches up, because there's a delay there. Anyways. So please make your way over to YouTube or Twitch. Okay? Thank you. I appreciate you joining though. Drag Race says, thanks, forgot the delay was so long. Haha, moment passed. Yeah. Delay. Joe on Instagram says parking lot hand. Parking lot hand is my favorite hand, believe it or not. Don't ask me why, I have no idea why it is. It just is. It always has been. And I don't know if it always will be, but obviously besides pocket aces, okay? Besides pocket aces. That's everybody's favorite, right? Well, I guess some people are like, oh no, my aces always get cracked. I'd rather have this hand or that hand, but it's the best starting hand, period. It is. Yeah. Aunt K on Instagram said the same exact thing. Bro. I don't know why he's saying bro. Wait. What the? Ant and Joe, are you guys related? You have like the same name. What is this? Ant K Caddy and Joe K Caddy. Yeah. You guys clearly know each other, right? Anyways, if you'd like to keep watching and you're still on Instagram, please make your way over to YouTube or Twitch. Cutting the Instagram feed now. Peace, and I love you guys. Alrighty. Instagram is donezo, and we are just now streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Super chill stream today, guys. Just playing, again, we've got about a 2-minute delay, and playing a little bit higher stakes than we normally do on this website. That's why we have the delay. This isn't what I would call high stakes. You know, there's a difference between high stakes and this, but you know, this isn't cheap for online, I'll tell you that. Okay, I used up all the good hands, and now I'm good. Look at this. And then wait, he gets 3-bet. And he just calls. King is definitely in twice Mina's range. It's a little bit better. Tiny little raise under the gun here, but I don't love my hand versus an early position raise. So I'm just going to fold it from the small blind. Same hand here in the big blind. And we've got a raise from the button. Now I don't mind calling that as much here. Okay, second pair or middle pair and gut shot. Gonna check it. He should c-bet pretty often here, and he does. It's totally fine. I'll call, see what he does on the turn. Flush came in, and he checks it back. So he could easily have a queen here, so I'm just gonna check it. Oh, baby. Gonna call that. Yeah, so he bets pretty big. Over bet. I'm just gonna let it go. He could easily just have a queen. Give me an 8. No 8. That would have been a pretty sick spike there. Oh, it just checks around. Sweet. Free turn card. For me? All right. One of these people are going to take a stab at it. That's a large bet into 3 other players. Just going to let it go. Here we go. Jack 10 on the button. Easy raise. Queen 8 offsuit on essentially the button. Okay, we get called for the small blind and the big blind, and it comes ace high. I think sometimes, oh, he just leads out. That doesn't feel great. I'm just gonna fold my second pair. It's hard for people to bluff with that. So I'm just gonna let it go. Make some pretty easy decisions. It's a pretty bricky river. Pot size bet. Wow. Kings, baby. Bomb pot. Ooh, with a pocket pair, love it. Give me a set. Oh, no set. This is fine to open. A little short-handed right now. I want you to fold. I don't want you to call. Okay, I'm fine if either of these people call. Big blind calls. Just gonna bet small. Oh man. No, there's too many people left to act. Oh, and I just spiked my ace, so I'm just gonna keep betting small here. Feels pretty good. Sweet. Easy win. Yeah, I didn't want to call this. I had like the whole table left to act behind me. Anyone could have raised there. Yeah, I had a pair, and a flush draw, but it's just not that great. Obviously raising that. Obviously, like, gonna 3-bet if somebody raises. Come on. Nobody is going to, so I'm just gonna make it $2. What do we got here? I got 3-bet. I could just let this go. Don't really want to see a flop out of position with that hand. Paired board. And I get raised. I guess he could have a 10. What, like... Yeah, he could easily have a 10. I have two overcards, but the problem is if I hit a king or a queen, I still don't feel great about it. So, just fold it. If there was more spades out there, I'd consider calling. It's just not worth. Not worth. Speaking of not worth, easy fold. Here we go. This is the type of hand I thought maybe big blind had when I raised there. Oh, Sham, sorry, I missed your chat. Let's see what you said here. Ace high board, going to continue small. 7-8 suited, gonna raise it up. Everything's a song. I took 600 big blinds from some drunk, depressed guy in my card room who's buying everyone drinks, and he kept going to the ATM. Would you feel bad? No, I would not feel bad. It's literally, you know, what you sign up for when you go to these card rooms, right? You can expect that. You can expect people being there for Uh, some people go to play cards to play poker, right? Like me, for instance, when I go to the card room, I'm there to win as much money as I can, for the most part, and have a good time. But mostly, I'm there to, like, make use of my studying and all that, and I'm there for a specific reason, right? Some people, a lot of people go to the card room to just have a good time, right? To feel better about the terrible time they had at their job that day, to unwind. Everybody has a different reason for going to the card room. And that could easily be, especially somebody who's drinking, they're probably not there necessarily to make money, because oftentimes, like, getting hammered and playing poker does not generally lead to, great decisions. So, he's probably there just to try to feel better. Now, does you taking his money make him feel worse? Yeah, probably. But again, it's kind of what you sign up for when you go to the card room. So no, I mean, I've taken plenty of money off of drunk people before. It's part of the agreement that we all make when we walk in, right? When we walk into that card room, we are all basically agreeing we're all just going to take each other's money. And that's fine, and that's okay. And we do that. So yeah. No, I would not feel bad. Do I feel bad for them as a person, like in general? Because they've been drinking and they're depressed? Yes. But I am there to play poker, right? So don't feel bad. Unless it's just for them as a person. Like, I want to call, but I'm not gonna, right? This is like the devil on my shoulder saying, just do it, you're on the button, you have position, it's suited. I guess it could have made a straight, but just, not feeling it. Bomb pot, ace five. Oh, by the way, I can see the cards, but I'm not, like, just psychic, all right? I can see the cards in the top left, which is out of the screen for you guys, before it even shows up here. It's, like, up. Let's see, can you see my screen? Up on this side over here. I am not betting. I am just basically check calling. Give me like a bricky, super bricky river. That's like the least. That's the complete opposite of a brick. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and fold it. Look what I have over here. Another unsuited ace, which I'm going to fold to a large button raise. The ladies love it. Love it. Let's see if we got any action behind. So we have a raise, $6. So I think I could just go like $30 here. Just take it down. Quite a bit. Pretty often. And a jam. So let me ask you something. Are they ever doing this with the next best hand I beat? Pocket jacks, right? Are pocket jacks ever 4-bet jamming here? No. So this is a fold. People don't like to 4-bet jam as a bluff. He does not think that I'm just doing this with nothing. Okay? So I fold. Gladly. It sucks. I hate that I have to fold queens there, but he could have kings or queens or ace king and still have a lot of equity versus my pocket queens. But most likely it's kings or aces. Like, it's almost always. People aren't just dumping their money in there with nothing. I'm just gonna fold it. Sham on Twitch says, I've been watching a lot of poker YouTubers such as Hungry Horse Poker, awesome, Charlie Carroll, awesome, and Brad Owen, awesome. I'd recommend. I know all of them. Are you delayed right now? Yes, I have like a 2-minute delay. 2-minute delay because I'm playing slightly higher stakes than usual on here, and I'm trying not to get sniped on stream. That's why there's delay. But yeah, Hungry Horse Poker, he's awesome. I actually met him like a month or two ago at, what am I getting 3-bet here? No. Met him at Lucky Lady Casino. Super cool guy. And then who else you got on here? Charlie Carroll. Yeah, he is like top tier poker. Like, he's fantastic. And same with Brad Owen as well. Like, all three that you just mentioned right there are just like Hungry Horse, Charlie Carroll, and Brad Owen. Top tier poker players, but also content creators. Like, really great content. I love their stuff. Brad Owen was like one of the first YouTubers that I ever watched when I was getting like really into poker. Like, I could limp this, but this table's been pretty good at like raising, so yeah. It's a pretty good hand. Because I'm from early position, I'm going to go a little bit larger. And I just immediately got 3-bet. Like, instant 3-bet right here. Look at that. So, 4-bet here, probably don't have to go super large, but yeah, I'll just go to 18. And he folds it. Damn, he didn't have anything. All right. That's fine. I got some extra money there. I wonder what he's 3-betting with there. Like, I mean, that's like a snap fold. Let's, 9s, 10s. I guess he could do that with 8s, but it's a little less likely. King, queen suited. Maybe like a suited ace. Jack 4, King 4. Boo. Boo to that. Thankfully, these tables have been going relatively quickly, which is nice because sometimes people just like tank forever and you can't get to the next fucking hand. Let's see if he's gonna take a stab at it. Nope, checks back. Ace here, so obviously in check call mode. Queen 3 suited. I will raise this if it's... I don't like the early position limp here. I was going to say if it was folded to me, I'd raise it, but no. Definitely not getting involved here. Cowboy, I don't know what you're up to. Okay, so just a limp call, so he didn't have anything crazy. I think Cowboy just likes to limp in general, which is good to know. Just have to be scared about potential like limp 3-bets with premiums, but not a lot of these players do that. Rivered it. Was that suited? I gotta go back and look at that. Do I have time? Yeah, I have time. I got time. Oh no, wrong table. I just want to see if that was suited, that what he had. 9-7 suited. Yeah. Free turn card, and I'm like done. I'm so done with this hand. Just gonna fold to any bet on that table. Early position raise. Just gonna fold. King 10. I'd call if it was like a later position open. Oh my god. No. Wow, folds to me. This is totally fine to raise. People go wild in the blinds though sometimes, so gotta be careful. And I think I can just bet small often and take this down. But he calls, which feels terrible. So I kind of just have to check give up here. Queen 9 definitely raising. He's probably gonna bet. No, he didn't bet. Damn. I mean, I just have to check give up. He had a 5. He had a 5 and he still called. Insane. I mean, not insane, like, that makes sense to a certain extent. Oh, no, you can have it. I'm good. I gotta keep an eye on this guy. Oh, wow, and just over bet jam. I think I'm just gonna call here. I was thinking about 3-betting, but it's not suited. So I will just call. Even though it's a late position open. Gut shot. Free turn card. Nothing. Just gonna fold this hand. Wow, free river? I mean, I don't hit, but it's pretty cool to be able to see if I can fucking hit my 10, right? Obviously, I'm not betting at any of this, and I'm just folding to any bet, because queen high is not going to take this down very often. Short break while I wait for my next hand. Oh wow, nobody raised this. Are we gonna see blind versus blind? Raise, fold, instant fold. Nope. Yeah, I need to keep an eye on this club's Poco guy, because... Is it Poco or Paco? I feel like it's Poco, but Paco sounds better. I think it's Paco. He's just been like, kind of like super aggressive in just like random spots, and I don't know what he has. I'd love to see a showdown. $4-9. Just gonna fold, obviously. Eight-nine offsuit in the big blind is not terrible. And we're kind of short-handed right now. Yeah, I'll call. Let's see a flop. Going to check. I just have, you know, 2 overcards to the board. Now I have a gut shot. Just gonna keep checking. He should just have high cards, mostly. Yeah, I'll call to see if I can hit a 7. And I don't. So I'm just gonna give it up. I wanna see what sizing he goes with though. He just checks it back. Okay, so ace high, yeah. High cards, like I said. I wonder if I could have gotten away with trying to bluff that. It just sucks out of position, you know? I think that's the biggest hindrance to that. It's just being out of position. So this, oh. Yeah, that was a limp under the gun, and I should have been more careful there. Why did I feel like I totally thought, wait, was it? No, that was in the blinds. What am I saying? I thought that was a limp, but it wasn't. Oh my goodness. Just gonna let it go. I mean, the sizing makes sense based on, you know, how much money's in the pot already, but... This will be a fun board. I usually don't like checking notes on stream, but because I see this, I'll just tell you right now, I can tell you that means that they do some bluffs, or that they're aggressive, this pig lady here. I'm going to read the note, because the chances of them watching stream while also seeing the note that I have on them, while also making a change fundamentally when they're anytime they play versus me, is very low. So, note says, high 3-bet rate. Tight aggressive player, saw them 3-bet with 7 deuce on the button. That's a note, right? That's a good note to have on a person. They can just like do some weird shit. But I did say tight aggressive player. They probably threw in the 7 deuce there to just like be like, hey, look, I do weird shit. And then they just reverted back to their folding, their tight ways. Okay. It's a good note. I could have folded this, actually. I would have rather be here. Kind of a little early position to be raising this. Yeah, and then I get 3-bet. It's just an easy fold. Damn. If I would have taken like an extra second, I think I would have folded it. That's I think that's a custom avatar. This one right here. Unless that's... No, because I've never seen that one. I would have had a flush here. Low flush, but I'm not getting involved in this with that hand. Pocket sevens on the button. Let's go. That's a fold, easy fold there. Clubs, Paco calls me. On this type of board, I would probably bet big. So I will do that. And then I get like instantly 3-bet, which is, it just feels weird. But I don't, like, my hand isn't strong enough to call. I'm just going to say that, because the more cards that come, the worse off I'm going to be. So I can't just call this. So I'm just going to fold it. He's pretty aggressive, though. He is pretty aggressive. So I think I need to change how I play versus him. More so, like, go into check call mode and not, like... And just, like, don't bet into him, I think. Or less bluffs. Let's put it that way. Like, little to no bluffs versus him. Just all value. Just gonna lippy lip that one. All right. Okay, so I'm open-ended on a rainbow board with an ace out there. That feels fine and good. I'm gonna check, and it just checks around. Now I have a pair, but it is a shitty pair. Any queen or 7 on the river is going to give me the wonderful straight. Obviously calling here. There's the straight, baby. And I'm honestly, if he checks here, I'm just going to... I mean, I lose to queen jack. Yeah, queen jack. I don't think there's anything to do but to raise. Kind of a... I'm not leaving very much behind here. And he just folds. Okay, so he didn't have shit. Just gonna fold that. He was just full of shit there. Sham says, do you think no delay and cover your cards is better? So the reason why I don't like that is because I think that inherently, like, having this stream inherently is just like, it's so much more interesting seeing my cards. I went about that, like, looking at it, like, because I've watched other streamers that cover their cards, and it's just not as entertaining because you don't know what they're doing. You can't really, like, if you're covering your cards, you kind of just have to, like, not talk about the hand, right? Like, you don't get to experience that with the people that are watching. So I don't like that as much. When I remember watching other streamers, I think, who was it? Pokerface Ash, I think she did that. And it's not like it was bad. It just wasn't as engaging or fun to watch, in my opinion. To be clear, I don't like having a delay. it is not my preferred way to stream. But when I'm playing higher stakes than I normally play on stream, it is better for me to, go with delay. So I kind of have to. Because it's like you said, which do you think is better? Like no delay and cover your cards, or like delay and show your cards? And I personally think this one's better. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Have you watched other streams with the covering of cards? Is that still entertaining for you? All right, we're running at, what are we at? 62 minutes here. Yeah, we'll see how much longer we want to go here. Might cut it soon. But I will be streaming again on Wednesday. That is almost for certain. That's every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I got that Clubs Poker meetup game, and that does not have a delay because I'm playing much lower stakes. And I get to, interact with people, and people get to fucking stream snipe me if they want to try. Bomb pot. I guess somebody had sneaky pocket aces here and I missed it. I'm just gonna let this go. This person, I'm not raising this, and this person knows how to raise if I limp, so I'm just gonna let it go. Oh, they raised it, so it didn't matter. Thinking back on that hand when I rivered the straight, I think because I didn't have that much behind, I probably could have just gone away with like a min, like just a click back. Maybe that would have been better. I don't know. Depending on what happens here, I'm gonna limp. Only because I have position on him, and I feel like, yeah, he's good at raising, but he might not when he's in this. Yeah. Free flop. Not free. Cost $2. So because I limped, I can't really do too much betting. Also, I just have third pair now. Gonna take check. Okay, so now I have two pair, which is kind of cool. But the flush came in. So don't feel great, just gonna check it back. And hopefully take it down. And I do. And that's awesome. Cool. That is the most profitable limp ever. Just kidding. It really isn't. Should I get weird here? And just show down the 7 deuce because Pig Lady did it. Come on, fold so I can show my hand. Yeah, show those cards. Show the 7 deuce. It's always a good feeling. I would get weird. See, I've activated Pig Lady with with that raise. With the 7 deuce, they saw that, and now all this action's happening because everyone's like, "This is bullshit." Does everybody have 7 deuce? Bullshit. No, these feel like real hands here. I think Pig Lady's gotten in too deep here. What they call anyway. Oh man. Wow. This feels like an overpair, right? It's got to be like queens, kings, or aces. Could be jacks. They're probably just going to dump it all in here, right? They check. Do you not have anything? Do you have ace king? Is that what you have? I need to see what you have. Ace king. Are you going to try to take it down with ace king? They checked, and they didn't show. They mucked it. I feel like they had ace king. Paired board, bet small, easy peasy. I'm in position. I've got backdoor stuff going on here. They fold. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. What? So now, looking back on that, I'm pretty sure Pig Lady had what was that? Ace 3 suited. That's not tight. Oh no, I guess that's not terrible. They did a 2x raise under the gun with ace 3 suited. That's fine. That's normal. So they did call the early position large 3-bet and a cold call, which is a little fucking weird, but they might not be as tight aggressive as I thought. Maybe like tight aggressive compared to like most players on here. Just a jam. 4-bet jam? Yeah, 4-bet jam. And a call. Ace king versus tens. They are choosing to run it twice or not. Oh, king 10 suited, large pot. Yeah, sure. I'm closing out the action. Tens! Just absolutely demolished with tens. The clubs were out there, though. I'm sure they were pretty scared about that. Crazy. Nope. Didn't hit a thing. Nowhere near me. Kind of. Just not. No. 69. Very nice. Just because it's the funny hand. Got some backdoor stuff going on. No. That was a pretty big bet compared to the size of the pot, and I'm not going to sit here and call whatever turn bet they're going to throw out there. This is Clubs Paco we're talking about. They are aggro. He's going to keep betting. And I don't want to sit here and deal with that. Maybe if it was a front door flush draw, but not this. And just a jam. Look how fucking aggressive he is. God, I want to hit a hand. And just check to him and just let him just fucking bet. Here we go. Suited ace. We love those. Just gonna call. Okay. Backdoor flush draw. Backdoor nut flush draw. Ooh. Now this feels pretty good. I think I'm gonna bet large here. Yeah, take it down. He's probably not checking back an 8, though he could have checked back an 8. Probably not. Wow. Wow. Ace King is just getting trashed out here. Queen Jack suited is super tasty on the button. I'm just gonna call here though. If it was a raise from here, I 3-bet, but this just a little bit doesn't feel right. He should just have like a ton of like high cards, not a ton of 7s or anything, so I'm just gonna call here. That definitely is in his range, and he checks, which is interesting. I think I'm just gonna check it back. He could just have an ace, right? I mean, I was thinking about like just like bluffing, trying to bluff him off of whatever bet that was, but I don't think that he had anything, basically. I have an open-ended straight draw here. That is all that I have. Oh no, I have third pair. Now I have 2 pair, the 2 funniest pairs. And when they bet that, they could easily just have a fucking, what, a 10? Yeah. No, I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, they could have a 10 or a 5 and just like dead. What do they got? Yeah, 2 10s. Overkill. Totally shitty flop. Nowhere near there. Get me out of this spot. Cannot check around fast enough. I am going to 3-bet. And hope that Club's Paco doesn't fucking do anything weird. Once he starts seeing like aggression, he goes, wait, I'm aggressive. Okay. So I can just bet small here. Take it down. Easy peasy. Favorite hand over here. Favorite hand. It's not suited, so it's not the true favorite. Oh, we've got the funny hand again. I'm only calling because it's the funny hand. Don't do this at home. And then I get 3-bet from the button. Now, I could just 4-bet jam, but I don't know. A lot of these players, they're not bluffing. So I'm just gonna call, I'm just gonna see a flop. Top feels pretty good. Definitely checking most of the time to them. He could have kings or aces, but it's less likely. Like it's not going to often be the case. So I think with top here, I just jam. And he could just have me beat, but so be it. I didn't get snapped, so that's good. Unless this is like a slow roll. Jacks. I'm just gonna run it once. You know, had to be my favorite hand, right? Doesn't feel great. Does not feel great. But you know, I am I am not I am winning there like so many times out of 100, right? I think it said he had 14 or 18% chance to win. I think he had like some sort of draw other than, you know, just two jacks. But that really sucks. I mean, it felt correct. It felt like the right move to make. And it was the right move to make. I never want to run it twice there. That sounds miserable. But damn, you know? That sucks. That really sucks. Anyways. I now I see it popping up on the... I'm watching the stream on the delay, watching the reaction. Oh, I look so upset. A little bit of overacting there for the stream, but yeah, did not feel great. Did not. I'm anticipating some chats coming in because it's just now happening there. But anyways, probably gonna call it here. Don't want to do anything too tilty. Yeah, that was so rough. So rough. But I hope you guys had a good night, or had a good time watching, and I hope you do have a good night, and I hope you come back on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to the stream that I'm going to be doing. And it'll be a meetup game with no delay. 0 delay. Feels good. I don't think he's going to have an ace most of the time. I could bet small and just take it down. And he snap calls with an ace. Yeah. It's just one of those nights. It's just one of those nights. That's okay. It happens. All right, guys. That is all. I hope you have a good night. Calling it a night here. If you have not done so, please subscribe, like, all that stuff. Helps me out with the algorithm. And hop on Instagram, follow me there as well if you haven't done so. You will find out anytime I'm going to stream. That is where I post it. Anyways, that's it. Hope you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys later.